have a beer.
Hey, what's up, all you people on the interwebs? This is actually our first episode, the pilot episode for the Big Boy Brew Show. We're gonna be, I'm actually accompanied with
Gruesome Gary
and
Dake.
That's me. So, we're gonna be talking about beers, girls, conspiracies, bullshit, jokes, whatever comes up. But we're gonna give you guys a good show. It's gonna be our first episode, but don't let that persuade you. And I just want you guys to know that it's gonna be pretty fun.
Okay. Why don't you introduce the first beer we're having today?
First beer of the day. It's gonna be sick. Check this out, guys. It's a Simtra. It's from Knee Deep Brewery. I first got introduced to this beer one day. I was at the New World Order of beer places called Beth Mo. You guys probably know about that place.
That's the New World Order of beer.
Yeah, dude, seriously, because I mean, everybody's got the liquor store spot. Everybody got those places where that you go get a nice beer and everything. But yeah, the guy was pretty nice enough to tell me and shit like what to drink.
Okay,
So,
the alcohol content on this is 11.25.
damn.
Well, if you want to get crunked on this,
Shit.
I'm pretty sure it'll do the job.
But if you want to get crunked and look like a weird ass hipster, then yeah, don't show up to a Compton party with fucking Simtra. You're gonna look like an idiot. Yeah. So
You can always brown bag it at least.
yeah, at least if you're gonna be a smart dude, yeah, because you're just gonna look fucking retarded. So yeah, this is gonna be our first pour of the day. Let's see. Okay, let's start it off. I'll let Gruesome Gary do its first pour. I'll judge it according to how it's pouring. He can give me some details on the floral scent he's getting. As it states right now, as it sits, it's got a nice head to it. Not too deep. Maybe about half an inch.
Yeah, I would say that. Okay, that's why I said my glass. Okay?
All right, give me your opinion on your nose.
Let's see.
Don't snort it. It's not cocaine.
Well, it has a nice fresh aroma. It's with the hops.
Damn, Simtra hops. See, let me tell you guys, the reason it's called Simtra hops is because it does have it's been hopped with Simcoe and Citra, therefore making a amazing blast of a freaking beer. It is a triple Indian Pale Ale, so I mean, if you guys have heard of what an Indian Pale Ale could do, it could decapitate your ass. This shit is crazy. It's gonna be hoppy as hell, but I've already. I mean, let me give you. Let us give you a first kind of opinion on what we think.
It's real smooth. I don't even taste the 11% alcohol.
Shit, did we say it was 11%?
Yeah.
Damn.
I'll probably be on the floor, fucked up already if I didn't know this.
It's creamy. I like the fact that it's creamy, but it does have a bite. It has a nice bite to it, but the only thing I'm not digging right now out of it. It's like that aftertaste that you're getting while it's rolling.
Yeah.
You
get that bitter in the back end of it.
Not necessarily bitterness.
But you need that little bitterness.
No, I'm all for bite. Trust me, people know this. I'm all for bites. I'm all for all that. I like a good beer that has a good bite. But this right here, this gives you like a little kind of caramelly kind of aftertaste in a way. I don't know. Right after you get the bite, it's like a little. Well, I'm not sure if I can kind of point it out.
What I think, it's like smooth in the front, and then it's like it has like the
it has a weird aftertaste at the end,
which is not bad. I'm still enjoying it.
Beer's beer. You enjoy it, but I'm not trying to knock on it. I'm not trying to shit. If these guys want to send me free beer to review, I'm all for it. But
see, what else do we know about this beer right here?
How much did you pay for it, bro?
It was $10 at a local store that specializes in beer.
Yeah, don't be throwing out names because you have to bleep it. They have to send us a check before we can throw out names out there.
But yeah, this is like my first beer that I've tried from this Knee Deep Brewing Company. I think I only saw like 2 other bottles there. but I didn't pay attention to them.
Okay, I mean, you're what, on your 5th sip?
Out of 10, I would give this beer a good 9.
You would go that far to go on a 9? Damn,
Yeah.
You're crazy. You crazy.
You're crazy, girl. You're crazy. I like it.
Yeah, let me give you my honest opinion. And that doesn't mean that it's just my opinion, because I know Gary likes his bitter beers. I know he likes them to bite him in the butt.
Chew.
Let's see. I mean, I'm digging the front. I'm digging how it's going in. But, and I'm not hating on that bitterness, but there's like a freaking aftertaste.
You know, I don't even taste it anymore. After like the 5th drink already, it's like
Heaven.
yeah, it's going down smooth and like you said, creamy. That head's nice.
You give head.
Not for free.
For one of these bottles.
Negative.
Hey, maybe next week we could have a special guest over here. See what we do for Simtra. Hey, guys, I mean, I'm not knocking on this. I think it's a really good beer. I think, this is one of the beers that I wouldn't mind actually sharing with people at a place, like, like a party, whatever. Bringing it to, I think I've noticed that along the years, actually, just recently, there's been a lot of people trying to get into the beer game, which is pretty cool because, you get to kind of like share, different bottles, different types of experiences with different beers and stuff like that, which is pretty badass because I've always been a beer guy. My boys over here is kind of one of the guys that introduced me to beer. So, I mean, having all that said and done, I think Simtra, it does hold I think it does hold its character, it holds its taste. I mean, it's something that sure as hell is not going to get at a freaking hole-in-the-wall bar, but it's something worth having and sharing with friends. Now, if we would have had some marijuana, I'm not saying we condone or smoke it, but I think that would have given it a different dimension to it, right?
Well, why don't we talk about the first time we started drinking craft beers?
Shit, we're going to go that one, huh? Damn, guys.
Since we already sort of reviewed the Simtra,
I think it's a good idea because, see, we've already gone this far. I think we've gone, Simtra's one of these beers.
How about we hold up right there and we take a little break and we'll come back with the story about how the whole beer experience and all this sharing about beers.
Now to a commercial break.
All right. Okay, welcome back to the Big Boys Brew Show. Once again, we're going to talk about how we got started in all this.
Yeah.
I remember when we were younger, coming up, we were like in high school, I think, right? We're used to be drinking Bud Light.
Yeah, we were freaking all about the Coors Light, Bud Light, Miller Light, whatever light.
Yeah,
That shit was
or whatever you can buy for like $2-3.
Or whatever you could get, even though you're underage, because we were pretty much buying. We were buying beer with what 16, 17?
Yeah,
yeah.
Basically, you had to have money for you and the bum that bought you the beer too. Cause
that's how you used to do it out here. Yeah, it's exactly. You
had to take care of the guy.
There's no such thing as freaking ales at that day. I mean, everything came out in bottles.
I remember the first time we started moving into the imports, where I had a friend. He had give me some Newcastle. And then I drank it for the first time, and I was just like, "What? This is beer? You're serious?" And it tasted like to me, I thought it tasted like chocolate or something.
I did too. It's kind of like chocolate / kind of coffee flavor to it in a way. I mean, it was just different because everything you used to drink is just like it felt like it was just like beer was supposed to taste like that.
So I remember that next week, I bought a 6-pack of it, and I went to your house, and we went to the movies.
Dang.
So I pick them up, and we chugged 3 bottles of Newcastle like to the head, and we're like, wow, this is really good beer, because we like how we got buzz.
Whoa.
And after that, I bring him back home, and we pick up his brother, and we're all heading to the movie theater, and his brother was like, man, what'd you give this guy, man? I never seen him like this.
Yeah, I know, man. That I mean, if people would say like beers gives you like, whoa, beer balls, I think that day was just like one of those revelations where you get to try a good beer, and then you just want to freaking take on the world. Like, what the hell's going on? But that was immature of me. Yeah.
So, after that, well, that introduced to imports. So
yeah, it did.
Well, the thing about us, like, when we started getting into ales, what was like the first ales we started drinking? Mine was Sierra Nevada. It was Sierra Nevada Pale Ale.
Was it? Was it Pale Ale or was it just a regular ale?
I think it was a Pale Ale.
I think we did.
And no one else liked that shit, because I was drinking that shit and everyone's like, that shit tastes like perfume.
Was horrible. No, it tasted like fucking Doritos, dude.
Doritos.
I still say to this day, I mean, I remember we're like in a car, we're just like, oh, this is weird beer. We're gonna try this shit, it's gonna be good. And then, no, my bad, dude, it wasn't Sierra Nevada, it was Pyramid.
Pyramid, yeah.
Pyramid was horrible. That was like the most horrible beer in the world.
Well, we started going to those clubs or those little lounges. Remember we used to go, where we were going to those places, and they started pouring out fucking Sierra Nevada, and I was like, wow, like maybe I got into the ales, and I never turned back after that, man. I was just ales. A few Hefeweizens along the way because of Danny Puton.
Yeah, we'll probably have him one day over here as a guest invitation, but
yeah, we have a few guests we can bring in right here.
It's gonna be hilarious, guys. Just stay tuned. But either way, back to your story, bro.
Okay, so after that, the next, I think we started saying, you know what, imports are okay, but kind of pricey. We want something for your buck, right?
Shit, okay.
A bit more bang.
And how much would you pay for like a 12-pack?
Like $15 for like some Newcastle or some
this
Stella.
This is like innovative shit at the time. It was like,
it was just a name, So I remember that day, I think, was it you or me that brought the Golden Drop?
Oh yeah, I'll tell you the story. Let me chime in on this story. I think I was.
Let me pour some more. Simtra now.
Sick. Either way. I think I was at Irvine. There's a place you guys might not know. If you guys are from LA, you guys know about the Yard House. Started out in Long Beach. It has a few franchises all over the place, but one of the places that it had was in Irvine. So, I don't know. I like to think I'm out of the norm sometimes when it comes to drinking beer, but I was just trying to drink something different. That was one of those days where you kind of had a long day. You're just chilling with your friends and everything. We're supposed to actually go clubbing that day. And we ended up at this one bar. No. You know what? Yeah, it was an adventure. We ended up at this bar. It was like the Yard House in Irvine. And I was just trying to go for the funkiest handle that it had on the place. And I saw this fucking white dragon, dude. I was like, what? What kind of beer?
You sure it wasn't a white dildo?
Nah, it was a fucking amazing dragon. I mean, I even owned that same tap handle. I mean, not the same one, but one like it just fucking for my house because it amazed me. And it said Golden Drac. It just looked like it was already bad news. And the day I ordered it, the girl tells me, I can't serve you this in a regular cup. I have to serve you this.
And
in a
you're just
goblet.
like, why am I special now?
I was like thinking, like, what is that? Like, was she gonna serve it to me in a fucking rhinoceros horn? What the fuck?
Did you think you were special, or you thought like they're gypping me by not giving me?
Nah, I don't even know what I was getting myself
pint.
into. Like, I thought that this was gonna be some crazy experience shit. I was like, what? Like, why can they serve this fucking to me like in a regular cup? I wanted a cup. Fuck it. But no, she said like, oh, it's because this one has like 13 or 12% alcohol per volume.